Okay, whenever you want to.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome in to the Colin Joy Project 2026 charity hockey game against the NYPD. Live here from the rinks in Hop Hog, I'm Ryan Brannigan, joined alongside Kevin Broderick here streaming live on LI Sports Network. Kevin, it's a wonderful cause, it's a wonderful game. How are we doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I mean, got a lot of hockey upcoming between this charity game and then the Suffolk County High School Hockey League games that are going to follow it up. So always got to enjoy when you're in the northern side of what we call the rinks in Hop Hog. And, well, Ryan, I know you got both of the rosters in front of you. I know we're going to be seeing NYPD in about a week at the NYPD FDNY game. So we'll have plenty of time to talk about them. But the main feature of today is obviously Team Colin, and break down what that roster looks like for me.
It's a studded roster. I was looking at it. I'm like, wow, they really got some guys here, Kevin. They certainly do, and mostly all from Long Island as well. Now, when I look at it, what stands out to me personally, a lot of D1 representation. Sam Sternsheen of Syosset. He played for Boston College, Penn State. A couple of big schools.
I've heard of them.
Might have heard of those schools before. You got the Rileys, Jack and Brendan. One is a head coach at LIU. One's an assistant coach for Army. And the Riley family, again, all from West Point, are intrinsically part of LIU hockey in terms of their coaching tree. They stood out, and now, Kevin, you're a Stony Brook guy.
I'm a Stony Brook guy.
Couple Stony Brook guys on there.
I mean, listen, you got a couple of the not only Stony Brook M1 players, but you got a couple of top-line players out there. Rob Hyde, Justin Nakagawa, both playing that top six, both playing on a line together as well. And Joey Trezera, one of the longtime defenders for this Stony Brook team. And obviously locking it down, Heath Goldsmith. Those are all the current players. And then Brendan Pepe, a former player. And, I mean, just talk about a defensive stud of that guy. So you have had a couple of Pepe brothers come in and out of the Stony Brook hockey program. And listen, I mean, you got to tip your caps that these guys are showing up. They just won an ACCHL conference title. They might, be a little bit big in their heads, but no. All these guys, class acts, they're going to come out for a charity game like this, put on a good show. So lots of great Long Island representation across the board. Like you said, Ryan, if not from here, then at least playing for a team on the island.
Absolutely. And yes, coming off a little trip to St. Louis.
Yeah, absolutely.
ACHA Nationals, of course, not the ultimate goal that they achieved there, but great to see them back at the national tournament. We're going to turn things down to our public address announcer and Mr. Palomara. And we have the anthem soon to come. Haley Leapley will be delivering the anthem for us as we get things going here from the rinks in Hop Hog. Colin's Joy against the NYPD on LI Sports Network.
Thank you very much for coming to this game, this charity game for Colin Joy and NYPD. And we will get started with our national anthem. Haley Leapley will be performing the national anthem. Oh, say
And how about that?
All right, everybody, thank you very much. And best luck to both teams.
Of course, best of luck to both teams here today. And how about that? Julian Palomara takes the celebratory puck drop for a little ride to the net and buries it.
I've never seen it before. I mean, that's astounding right there.
That he's got a good future there, I'd say. Wow, what a moment here to start off Colin's Joy Project game 2026 against the NYPD. And a wonderful anthem. Haley Leapley.
That was a good one.
Fantastic. What a job she did. As looks like we're getting ready for puck drop here. And we are underway. Early possession for the NYPD. Boom going to the net. Aiden Boom. That shot goes wide of goaltender Heath Goldsmith, you mentioned, Kevin. He's played for Stony Brook, or playing for Stony Brook. He's from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, Heath, for the first time in his career for Stony Brook, starting some games this year alongside the first option and Steven Reganato. So Goldsmith, you know, there's been a long history, Ryan, of some great Stony Brook goaltenders, and Goldsmith trying to etch his name into that. He studied behind a couple of guys, Matvey Kazakov, Scott Barnakow to name another one, and now getting his time as one of the two starters for this Stony Brook team. Well, I should say their season ended, was one of the two starters for that Stony Brook team.
I should note that the first goal of the game, we'll see teddy bears getting tossed on the ice. I've got my teddy bear in hand. We'll have the camera maybe come to me there for that, as well as the crowd, of course. As a couple of Rileys on the ice, Jack and Brendan, both coaching at the NCAA D1 level. You got Brendan Riley, I mentioned, for LIU, and Jack, the assistant for Army, on a line together. But here's Stempke breaking in, showcasing the hands. He'll backhand it around. Antonides will keep it moving for Olsen. To the point, Bridgewood. However, Team Colin break out quickly, and streaking down the ice with some speed there was Brennan Wallace. Played at Oswego.
A lot of SUNY guys on both of these teams. Always got to love that as a SUNY guy myself.
And tons of local representation. It's that good intercepted pass there from Anthony Bernardo. Played for SUNY Cortland. There's another SUNY. School represented as it's banked ahead. Pass behind the intended target. A couple of unmarked jerseys. Going to make it a little tough for me to say who those players are for the PD.
I believe in you, Ryan.
You know, I should have studied the faces just a little bit more there. But shot to the net. Chance here for the police. Won't go, but they're still threatening. Yeah, stop. Good save made there by Goldsmith. Brennan had the look for NYPD. Thrown across there. That is the captain of the NYPD, George Anzulis. And the Caps got it back. NYPD starting to show off their dominant possession.
Got a little bit more team chemistry going for them. They also got a warm-up for their big game.
This is, yes, absolutely, the big game a week from today, NYPD FDNY. You can hear it live here on LI Sports Network as Colin's Joy Project. Getting a little quick shot to the net. Tuma will send it around for NYPD. In behind the net, try to go out in front. Back to the point, a little rip goes wide. As it banked off of Sam Stursheen in front. Now the other way for Team Colin. Joey Trezera, you mentioned, of Stony Brook. Now back to the point. Stoppage here.
Both teams starting to skate a little bit harder now.
I imagine the nerves are high for when you know the first goal of the game is such a big part of it with the Teddy Bears that will hit the ice. A lot of pressure, not just to win the game, but really to score that first goal.
Think anyone has a special celebration in mind, Ryan?
We'll find out. James Anderson took the face off, though. It was won by the NYPD. Now breaking down the right wing side. Taking a little trip around the net. The centering pass intercepted. Great read. And in comes James Anderson of Kings Park. Played D1 at Mercyhurst. Puck back in neutral ice. A lot of Mercyhurst representation as well here, Kevin, with obviously you've got the main man himself, Dan O'Donohue. He's got the puck here. He's going to send one around. And that shot stopped. Again, looking sharp early, Heath Goldsmith. Antonik, rather. Quick puck movement. NYPD threatening. Almost like they're on a power play right now. Worked across. Great cycling, it's in! The NYPD strike first, and down come the Teddies.
Oh, one of them didn't make it.
Oh. Well, there go the Teddy Bears. They're still coming. Got a whole crew out to gather in the Teddy Bears. We're going to take another look at the Teddy Bear toss goal. It's from a sharp angle. And does it deflect out in front there? It might. And that would give Aiden Bohm the Teddy Bear goal.
That's the biggest goal of his life, that's for sure.
Well, he might look to get one next week, Kevin. That could be a little bigger.
No, still, this one's bigger.
There will be no Teddy Bears.
There will be no Teddy Bears at UBS.
No. And there again goes Colin's cousin, Julian Palomara, out of the box, helping with the cleanup. He'll return to the penalty box.
Only time I imagine he's happy to be in there.
I think so. So it looks like we're going to resume play here with the NYPD ahead 1-0. See what Colin's Joy have. Team Colin in response here. Trying to work it. Brendan Pepe. Now here come NYPD the other way. Antonides. Backhands one down low. Eventually not cleared out. Long shot. Never made it through. Taken by Stempke. Now a break here. Chance for Sky Silverstein. Pardon me, that's Jack Riley. And it's stopped. Dustin Muccio Shrimp. We'll make that save. There's another stop by Shrimp. Goaltender for NYPD. Team Colin send it. It's Bernardo, the shot glove save made.
It's a nice little wrister from the circle.
Anthony Bernardo played in the Federal Prospects League for the Binghamton Black Bears.
My second favorite name from the Binghamton area. You want to know my first, Ryan?
What is your favorite name from the Binghamton area?
The Binghamton Rumble Ponies.
The Rumble Ponies, yes, of course. You know what else do you associate with Binghamton, honestly, than Rumble Ponies?
Exactly. Not the school, that's for sure.
Backhanded out in front. Chance here for Team Colin. Silverstein works it across. Team Colin getting a cycle going here. Hyde. He's got the puck here. Hyde across. Chance here for Bernardo. Back to the point. Got to barrel his way in that time, Brendan Pepe. And eventually cut off and possessed by Stemke.
Rob Hyde getting his first touch and mention, Ryan. It's been a guy on the LI Sports Network for a bit now. Started off the year with one of our podcasts featuring Paul Trentini and Travis Quigley, Rinks to Realities. Go watch that if you want to know some more about Rob Hyde. Great interview from Mr. Quigley and Mr. Trentini. And then, like we've been talking about, was playing a lot with the Stony Brook M1 team, known more as a goal scorer than a playmaker. And he was a big part of them winning that conference title.
Gotta love the Rinks of Realities plug.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, listen, when I was talking to Travis last year, I was like, yeah, Stony Brook got this Robert Hyde guy. He's like, oh, that's my boy.
Score! NYPD make it 2-0. And appears to be he's going to get that goal. Is that Gomez? That's Bozer. Brian Bozer. 46 points in 98 games played for the Stony Brook Seawolves.
Gotta love my Seawolves.
Seawolves are showing out today. Team Colin, they need a response now, down by 2.
Ryan, don't ask me what a Seawolf is.
I think I might be listening to one. Is that what a Seawolf sounds like? They don't ask that question. Good chance for Colin, Team Colin. No, they couldn't get it out in front. That was Joey Chisera. Redirected into Team Colin's end of the ice. Stopped up by Goldsmith. Here comes Team Colin streaking up ice. It's Nick Mangone. That wouldn't go. Snagged out of midair by Shrimp. Nick Mangone of Massapequa Park played professionally in the ECHL, Federal Prospects League, and the Southern Professional Hockey League.
Got a lot of ECHL representation in this game today.
A whole lot. Gotta love the East Coast League getting some love. Hard a drive. He scores. 3-0 NYPD. Sean Hart, play for Islanders Hockey Club. Makes it 3-0, 8-4. Also, the shots favoring NYPD. Team Colin looking to just get on the board. Good rush through neutral ice. Offsides called against Team Colin. That's got to be a tough job in a charity game, Kevin, to be the official and linesman.
Hey, listen, they enjoy it. Stripe's got to enforce the rules. That's what they do.
Off the face-off, it's back with the police. O'Donohue with that opening assist shot from Bohm, denied by Goldsmith. And again, I want to highlight the reason for all the fanfare and festivities. And that is, of course, for Colin, who unfortunately passed away just before his 3rd birthday. This foundation partnered with the Boston Foundation, and together the goal is to create joy for children and families in our community. Get more into that than their story in a second, as Team Colin finally broke through for their first tonight. No icing here as it went through the legs of Antonides, who was checked on the play, and now intercepted in neutral ice. This play there by Antonik. Team Colin repossessed the puck. Jimmy Matzas tried to dump in. Instead, back up NYPD. Stempke checked beautifully there by Jimmy Matza. Jimmy playing for Canisius College in the NCAA. Try to get to the front of the net that time was Robert Hyde. Instead, it's back with NYPD. So we're over halfway through this first period. 3-0 in favor of the Police. That shot deflected just wide, getting a tip on it. Brendan Wallace. Back to the point. Pepe. Shot gets through. Blocker save made by Shrimp. Gathered back in by Hyde. Another good shift here for this line, Kevin. And it's in. They score. Team Colin on the board. And it's going to go to Robert Hyde. What a call.
How about that?
How about that?
Someone send it to Travis.
I think what's he doing?
I think he's doing a Delphi baseball right now.
Delphi baseball. And not tuning in to Team Colin against the NYPD.
I know. It's like he doesn't care about us.
Tisk. See if Team Colin can get some momentum. They have evened the shots on goal total at 9 apiece now. There's Hyde again. Sending it on over to Bernardo. Anthony Bernardo checked off the puck. Good play made by Sean Post. Post will send one toward the front of the net. Blocked away. Now a point shot. Getting the right pad on it was Goldsmith. And makes another save in tight on Post. Before the puck is cleared out of the zone. Got to go right back in, wide of the net. Pepe hands it over to Wallace. Now a rush up ice for Team Colin. It stopped underneath the skate there. A Shrimp kicked out the left leg.
What a name. I can't stop every time. Scrimp. I wonder if
Dustin Muccio Shrimp.
I know, it's just perfect. I wonder if anyone's ever called him Jumbo.
I like that. I'll ask him. Off the bar and out of play. Frank DeChara, head coach of the PAL Junior Islanders and NCDC Junior Islander team, absolutely smoked that thing.
Wonder if he coaches his team to take point shots whenever possible.
Playoff series coming up for the Junior Islander NCDC squad. Hart try to work it across. There's O'Donohue. That number 18 jersey was up in the lobby of the rinks as well. He's done so much incredible work for the NYPD and this hockey team and so many charities.
Comes Nakagawa.
That's juice, and his shot goes wide. Taken there by Sternsheen. On the setup there, though, from Juice. Justin Nakagawa. Giveaway. NYPD making a change, though. So got to wait up. Now here they come. To the point, it's Colin. The wrist shot wide. Redirects on over to Antonic. His centering feed blocked. Here's O'Donohue. And it's a jam-packed bench, if you caught that, Kevin, for the NYPD. Tons of representation here today for this game. A one-timer from Colin. Nearly took off a head in front. Ducking out of the way was Justin Nakagawa.
Yeah, that's what we would call well high and wide.
DeChara trying to initiate the clear, but continued good pressure here from NYPD following Team Colin's first goal of the game. And now Juice, well, he got a little 2 foot loose there. Shot, oh, what a save! Heath Goldsmith keeping it just a 2-goal deficit for Team Colin. Antonides ahead now for Stepke. That went off a skate. And here come Team Colin. Centering pass. This fires. Gathering it back in, Antonides. But his pass, getting a chunk of it, James Anderson. So we move to 6 minutes remaining in period number 1. The NYPD leading Team Colin 3-1 here on LI Sports Network. Again, my name's Ryan Brannigan. To my left, providing color and camera, the double-duty magician himself, Kevin Broderick.
Thank you. You know, yesterday I took photos and I wrote a Stony Brook lacrosse game, so it's the second time this week that I'm working 2 games at once. And Brian, dare I say, that puck went in 5-hole and bounced out.
It did. I was just looking and making sure the sound quality was good, and I got the replay here, and yeah, it snuck right through. Tough angle for me there. Team Colin only trail by a goal now, Kev. And looking for the equalizer. Shot denied. James Anderson nearly tied it at 3. Now the NYPD have it back. They'll poke it in behind Goldsmith. Team Colin for the first time today, leading in the shots on goal department. Oh, here's a rush up ice. Across. Oh,
ooh, what a
Jack was
stop.
trying to set up Brendan. The Rileys out there here as Team Colin look for that tying goal. It's out of play.
You know, listen.
We're listening.
Listen.
I'm listening.
I'm a fire department guy. Growing up,
Uh-oh.
my dad firefighter, chief,
Chief.
technical rescue, does a lot of stuff. So I'm not saying where my allegiances lie, but
I don't know. I think you kind of are.
But if anyone wants a breakdown of the X's and O's of this NYPD game and the film of this, I might be willing to provide.
Are you basically saying that you're going to help the FDNY in a week from now win yet another Heroes game?
Well,
against the NYPD?
I would never say help because they wouldn't need it.
Wow.
But
okay.
an assist, maybe.
Kevin offering up the apples, the assist, as that shot gloved by Shrimp. You know, I think you're right. I think they might not need
I don't know.
your help.
Who knows? I mean, I know this PD team. I know they're hungry. They
Yeah,
want one.
starving.
They want one.
Starving. And this is all a nice little warm-up for them in preparations for their biggest game of the year. Chip down ice. Jimmy Matza will center out. Briefly prevented from exiting the zone. Now Team Colin get it out. Good pass into the zone. Dropped off for Wallace. Goes all the way across. Hyde. Back to the point. Fakes the shot off a skate. Nice idea, though, from Sky Silverstein, the Riverhead native. Quickly sends one to his partner, Pepe. He shielded off the puck. NYPD trying to break out, but great back check there from Anthony Bernardo. Team Colin had it back for a brief moment. Now NYPD can look to get a goal. They are looking for their own response to 2 unanswered from Team Colin. Worked on ahead. Sternsheen dropping it off. Now it's Eric Linnell on the outside of the net. Slap bomb wide there from Pepe. Work quickly around for Linnell once more. Linnell in Gretzky's office, back up top to the point. That shot deflected just wide. Pepe got a piece out in front. And now NYPD breakout only as far, however, of Sky Silverstein. Linnell, a little pirouette before he sends it back to Pepe. Shot on goal was blocked. Shot toward goal was blocked. For less than 3 minutes now in this first period. Looked like NYPD were going to chase Team Colin out of the rink in this first opening few minutes, but Team Colin have come back to respond. Make it a 3-2 game.
Watch
Colin,
us.
right on in, the backhander wide. Or did Goldsmith get a piece of that? Work back, Juice Nakagawa. Now a collision, here comes Team Colin. 3-on-2, the rip is gloved by Shrimp.
He's been peppered to start this period. I want to look.
Shrimp.
Hey, that works.
I'm hungry, Kev. Now
I want to look at the
hungry.
shots. 17-14.
Yes.
Colin getting up there in shots.
Face-off offensive zone, another point shot. Light work there for Shrimp. Frank DeChara, Ronkonkoma native, letting that one rip. A lot of point shots here for Team Colin. As you mentioned earlier, that's the coaching, and a lot of coaches too out on the ice tonight, or today, I should say. Sharp angle try.
Better be responsible with the puck then, or else your players, they're going to look back at the tape and say, what's your decision making here, coach?
What were you thinking there,
What were
Coach?
you thinking
I'm
there,
sure they
Coach?
love that, you know? They're going to love that. Coach, you say puck's in deep. Why didn't you dump it in there?
Tries to dangle the team 1v5.
Face off back to the right of Shrimp. We're having fun here on the LI Sports Network. Hope you are at home as well. As that shot, pad save made by Shrimp. NYPD looking to get out of the zone, and they will. Poser had a look. Now here it comes the other way with some authority. Nakagawa, and the shot is a toe save by Shrimp. Another good look there, that time from Brendan Riley.
Shrimp's starting to get fried with these shots now. 21-14 at this point.
Could say he's been battered.
He's been battered.
21 shots, yeah, in the opening. About 18 minutes, 28 seconds of this first period. Yeah, and Team Colin were trailing in the shots on goal department for the early part of this game. NYPD have it down low. Now back up for Ragone. That shot off the end boards nearly popped out the other side. Team Colin settle it and come out. That from Riley. Brendan turned aside again by Shrimp. Great practice here for the NYPD Tendy ahead of their biggest game. Another shot turned aside by Shrimp. That's 21 saves in this first period. Great pass, and then try to go backdoor. Unselfish play from Jack Riley as he once again was trying to set up Brendan. Frank DeChara Sends it back to Nakagawa. Final 30 seconds. Pass misfires. Back come PD. Olsen. Try to go across with the pass. Ramped off a stick and out of play with 22.8 to go in this first period.
Ryan, I'm loading up more shrimp puns that I can make.
Is that's what you've been scheming up over
That's
there
what
behind
I've been
the cam?
scheming up. Just got to think about how many different ways you can prepare shrimp.
Well, if he ever comes out of the net, you could Scampi out of the net. Scampi on over to the bench. And a penalty. Gets a loud roar from the Team Colin bench.
Not exactly sure what the call is or who it's on.
Well, the faceoff's now going to go all the way down into the NYPD zone, and there they got the penalty up on the board. And they're going to get Stemke. Played for Tev Meisbach in Germany. Thank my German Duolingo for being able to pronounce that one.
Yeah,
I don't know about the Tev part. T-E-V. Maybe it's just T-E-V.
I'd say hi in German, but I have no idea how.
Hallo.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
It's that, yes.
Well,
Hello with an A.
The English language does take a lot from German.
They do. Power play here for Team Colin to close out period number 1. It'll carry over, no worries. Quickly worked on to the point, and that shot turned away by Shrimp. And with 5 seconds left, this clearing by NYPD will bring us to the end of the first period. It was 3-0 NYPD. And then Team Colin with 2 unanswered to give them momentum heading into the second period. But stay with us here on LI Sports Network as we will get into more of the story of Colin's Joy Project and honoring the life of Colin Joy. So stick around, we'll take a brief break and be back with that and so much more here on LI Sports Network. Welcome back here to the rinks in Hop Hog, site of tonight's matchup between the NYPD and Team Colin, live on LI Sports Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. First intermission wrapping up in a brief moment. I'm Ryan Brannigan, joined alongside cameraman, color analyst combo, Kevin Broderick. What do we make of that first period, Kevin?
Well, it was a great start for the PD, and then kind of tapered off towards, I want to say, the last 8 minutes, where 2 goals were scored for Team Colin, and because of that, you find yourself in a 3-2 game and a $140 on the power play to try to tie it up at 3. So PD, they're going to have to dig in and realize this game might be a little bit more competitive than the initial 3 goals showed.
Oh, absolutely. And all the momentum belonging to Team Colin heading into this second period. And like you mentioned, $140 up on the power play to start. Really seized that momentum with a power play goal to start this period. Looks like you've got both. Oh, we've got, no, just Brendan Riley. Oh, there's Jack. Brendan and Jack Riley out on this first power play unit. Got some shuffling going around in the penalty box.
The problem is the PD have so many guys that they can't fit them all onto the bench.
They're packed in like sardines. We're ready to go here in this second period. We will have an interview in between the second and third period where we will discuss more about the Colin's Joy project. As you see that ice, not quite dry yet. Puck slowed down by a little puddle spot down there. However, the penalty box timer hasn't run yet.
Still 139 on it.
Yeah, despite 19 seconds off the clock there.
Well, at least they'd be able to do the math, hopefully.
Yeah, or you could just stay in there a little longer. I mean, who makes the rules anyway? It's not like they're playing the police department or anything.
I think they are, Ryan.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Might have a citation there for the scores table. O'Donohue would take the offensive zone draw. I mean, it's been a great penalty kill thus far for NYPD, albeit 27 seconds in. O'Donohue denied. Oh, what a save by Heath Goldsmith. A dandy. Team Colin. Gonna hit the reset button. Matza sends one north. Backhanded along, intended for Brendan Riley. He's taken down. Team Colin emphatically want a call. They won't get one. Coming back the other way. Saucer pass eventually found the tape of James Anderson. Anderson trying to go back to the point, where eventually it does find Mangone. Mangone to Riley. Brendan Riley looking to feed it out in front, has Anderson. Anderson touched it with a high stick, and they're going to blow that play dead. And there's still 2 minutes on the penalty. No, I'm kidding. There's 39 seconds.
You got me for a second. I'm not going to lie. I looked right over to the scoreboard.
39 seconds left on this power play for Team Colin. Pepe backhands it ahead, but NYPD take possession and send it the length of the ice. Get to it first, Sky Silverstein immediately pressured by a member of the police department. Reset button hit here for Sky Silverstein, and 10 seconds left on the power play for Team Colin. And a big opportunity to get this game back to equal. Eric Linnell will come into the zone as the penalty expires, rips a shot, and it's stopped by perhaps the other big story in this game, Kevin. The goaltending for the NYPD and Dustin Muccio Shrimp.
I mean, listen, he's faced 25 shots. He's stopped 23 of them. you know, it's one of those things where it's like you look at the percentage of that, it's still going to be extremely high. So
Certainly.
sometimes the GAA doesn't always tell you the full story.
No. Here's a kick on and a shot. Stopped by Shrimp. Point blank that time on Eric Linnell. Played NCAA hockey, D1 for Bentley, and for the Danbury Hat-Tricks in the FPHL. NYPD quickly break it out ahead. Remke looking to go to Antonides. Antonides sweeps it around, gets the cycle going to the far side. Return to Antonides. Beautiful pass. The shot goes wide. Another chance off the sharp angle. Bounced. Wouldn't go either. George Antazoulis had that first look. And then another opportunity on the back door. Then stretch pass. Here's Olsen. He's in. Olsen stopped by Goldsmith. Olsen with it once more. NYPD threatening here in this second period. 3 minutes in. Good stick check there from Silverstein. And the puck gets out of the zone. And it's back now with Antonelli. Anthony Antonelli. Austin now team Colin. Great move. Pass to a sharp angle. 5-0 was available for Linnell. Couldn't bury it. Pizzera now across the point, shot denied by Shrimp. Held in the zone. Good read there from Justin Nakagawa. And that pass goes right off the tape of Trezera, who regroups. Sends one off the skate there of DeChara. Wrapped all the way around for Linnell. He'll return it back down low. Up the near boards where it's controlled briefly there by Trezera. Good cycle, though. Team Colin with the pressure. Shot, kick, save made.
Good rebound control to allow the NYPD to get out of there as well.
Now Brennan, that pass deflects up into the netting. Yeah, you could say he's been shrimptacular.
All right. That's a bit of a reach.
Now we went too far.
That's a reach.
All right.
Got to keep it professional here, Ryan. Come on.
That's on me. Goldsmith has been excellent as well following the goal he allowed. Has not allowed a goal in quite some time after that quick start for NYPD. But they're looking to regain a multi-goal lead, and streaking down that left side, Tuma, the shot goes all the way through. And now Team Colin break out the other way. Hyde got a goal in the game. Kick save made. NYPD, they look to break out. Tons of speed out on the ice here today, Kevin.
Absolutely.
For this fantastic charity game. Colin's Joy Project. Nakagawa with his Stony Brook helmet and hip pads. That's stopped by Shrimp. Colin, toe drag. Antonik, backhander. Oh, great save, Goldsmith. Rebound, Cullen just missed wide. NYPD Post scores! Sean Post, the Farmingdale Ram, makes it 4-2 NYPD.
Now, did he play for the Rams in his time in college?
Yes. ACHA M3 with Farmingdale, 50 points in 95 games played.
Gotta love that. Listen, I mean, one of the greatest parts about this year, I think that we covered on the LI Sports Network, was that Stony Brook ACHA, Farmingdale ACHA game. I mean, went all the way to overtime before someone found the game winner. That's a rivalry on Long Island that if it starts going, that's going to heat up the hockey scene real quick.
2-on-1 now for NYPD. Stop save, rebound save, Goldsmith. Couple of dandies from Heath Goldsmith. And now a pass across. Look out, Shrimp. He's waving it off himself. Team Colin want a goal.
I know what the bench for Team Colin wants.
They're all, no one is seated. They're all hovering over the bench. Sticks banging. Let's take another look.
No goal.
Yeah, no goal. There's the call. Boos from the Team Colin bench as James Anderson sent that one across. Brendan Riley on a collision course with Shrimp. The net comes off.
Yeah, he got
The goal won't
stuffed.
count.
He's got stuffed into the back of Shrimp's net. Stuffed Shrimp. Any takers? Any buyers?
I'm just gonna let that one fester. Aiden Bohm the other way, trying to break on in. Bohm, shot goes wide. And O'Donoghue out there on the ice as well. It's backhanded to Ragone. That shot, kick save made by Goldsmith. Now the NYPD want a penalty. They're not going to get one. Again, I mentioned it in the first period. What a tough task it must be to officiate this game. NYPD surging. Boom, rips a shot blocked. Still O'Donoghue. NYPD lose control in behind. Now back up top to the point and across to Ragone. Trade plays catch with O'Donoghue, then takes the shot kicked out by Goldsmith. Ragone down low, past Bohm, and an opportunity now to clear for Team Colin. Goes awry, pass out in front. O'Donoghue denied by Goldsmith. Another fantastic save as we hit the 7-minute mark of period number 2. 7 minutes gone by, that is. And Goldsmith, he's keeping Team Colin in it right now.
He's
Kevin.
getting challenged, that's for sure. Heath Goldsmith always up for a good cause.
Right now is the cause that Team Colin are not down more than 2. And Zulis' shot goes wide. Now Team Colin can properly break out. Frazera look to break in. Now the dump in from Pepe. And we're going to see a penalty here. Spirited discussion going on there. There you got head coach Anthony DiLorenzo. There you got filming the entire interaction, Leo Palomara. Tommy Palomara said it was going to be probably his last game that he suits up for. Member of Team Colin. Played D3 with Johnson and Wales University, Kevin. Johnson and Wales.
Where is that?
You know, Johnson, Wales. I don't know.
Am I supposed to take something away from that? I think I'm confused.
Johnson and Wales.
Everyone else.
It is in Rhode Island, matter of fact, in Providence.
Right. Well, I mean, that makes sense.
Does that make sense?
They're known for a lot of whaling industry.
And Johnson's.
Well, Johnson's a common enough name.
Got a number 11 for Team Colin, and that's Eric Linnell. You've got no penalty. There's no one in the box. There it is. It's off the board.
Listen.
Who's the lawyer out there?
I always say when I'm on broadcast, I've never seen a player complaining about a penalty get the penalty erased. I can't say that anymore.
No.
I can't say that anymore. I've successfully seen it happen.
Anyone looking for a lawyer?
That was like a union negotiation over there.
There was a whole. We took a step aside from the game. We looked up Johnson and Wales and Team Colin. The bench are hounding. They're hollering. Finally, the puck is dropped. Penalty, no penalty. And after all that, here comes Olsen. Olsen across. Good stick there from Silverstein. As that pass was on. It's going to potentially be buried there. Meanwhile, PD looking to break out. Stemke with that look prior. Team Colin finally able to get it over the line. Now right back comes Antonides. Another good poke check there from Silverstein. Stemke. Oh, the beautiful defense.
And a pickpocket right there. Check your passports.
Sky Silverstein as that shot is turned aside by Shrimp. I'll be having that.
Exactly.
.11:40 and counting remaining here in period number 2 is a quick shot stop taken by Hyde. And that redirects toward the front of the net. Chance here for Colin. No. NYPD look to break out. Could potentially have an odd man rush. Gibbe try to play it back. Turnover. And now Team Colin spearheaded by Juice Nakagawa went wide. Falling to the ice there was Anthony Bernardo. Team Colin dumped back in, settled by Antonelli. He'll go D to D. Shots on goal 32-26. And we are not even halfway through the hockey game.
That's normal, right?
Yeah, in NHL 12. That beautiful save made. I haven't played Chell games, I guess, in a long. I don't know why 12 came to me. These are 26.
I was only 8 years old when Chell 12 came out.
Oh, wow. He's aging me now.
I am.
I'm so grateful for Travis Quigley and the fact that he is a year older than me. So he gets, all the unk cards and stereotypes, and I, come away scotch-free there. Here come Team Colin. 2-on-2 into the zone. And the shot missed the net. Trying his hardest to keep it in, Nakagawa. It's back now with Antonelli. 4-2 NYPD. It was 3-2 coming into this second. 3 straight to start the game for NYPD, then 2 straight for Team Colin. For NYPD made it 4-2 here, and LA make it 5-2. Antonelli on the backhand in front, right through the legs of Team Colin goaltender Heath Goldsmith. It's 5-2.
So we've seen the first half of both of these periods dominated by PD. Question is, can Team Colin dominate the second half of this second period and get this a more manageable scoreline again?
It is once again a 3-goal lead for NYPD. They led a 3-0. So I was just getting into. Now they're up 5-2. Team Colin, they need a spark. And they still lead in the shots on goal department, 32-28. That speaks to how well Shrimp has played in the other net. More pressure from NYPD. That shot from Cullen turned away by Goldsmith. Antonik at the point. Goes D to D. Pass in the feet of Tuma. Couldn't get a shot through. Team Colin, no, they cannot break out. Sent across. Tuma scores! The run is on. 6-2 NYPD. Dan Tuma beating Goldsmith blocker side, capping off another great shift from America's finest, or New York's finest. America's finest, too. You know what? Why stop at New York?
I mean, we're the best city in the world.
That's it. As Jameis Winston once sang, greatest city in the world. Anyway, Team Colin, score! Brendan Riley. 6-3, the deficit back to just 3. And the LIU Shark head coach buries a beautiful pass here from James Anderson, 2-on-1. Think he's taken away the pass. Also, just a smart job, smart play there by Riley to slow up and allow that lane to create itself. Here come Colin, the shot stopped by Shrimp. You know where Long Island University is, Kevin?
Yes.
Unlike Johnson and Wales.
Yeah, I mean,
Brookville, New York. Fins up. They just made the NCAA tournament. And nothing else happened after that. They made it to the tournament.
yes, they did make it there.
Although a wonderful moment if you saw it on social media for one of their walk-ons.
Yes, that was great.
Getting their first bucket.
Especially after those rule changes, people said walk-ons were dead. Nope, not
Right.
in the slightest.
No. And you love to see that, and heartfelt moment all over social media. And obviously Fins Up caught fire.
You know what my bracket name is, Ryan?
I do know what your bracket name is, Kevin.
My bracket name is Fins Down. I got
is.
Arizona winning the championship.
It
All
is.
right.
They're in my Final Four.
But the rest of my bracket ain't looking so hot after yesterday.
Neither is mine. And Gabe Curry, our social media manager, camera operator, Swiss Army knife, if you will. He had a bracket of the 99.7 percentile. I don't know what Gabe knew that we didn't. But anyway, got some March Madness happening out on the ice. And we leave March with a bang with the NYPD taking on the FDNY here live, the 52nd annual Heroes game on LI Sports Network.
More hockey-related stuff. You got the Frozen Four coming
Frozen
up as
Four.
well.
Oh, yes, tons of ACHA M3 as well. Nationals underway, getting into their finals. The women's in the NCAA circuit. And, yeah, of course, the men's as well. Going hard to the net. Oh, look out. Nick Mangone found out what it feels like to go leg first into the iron of a cage.
A bit like Austin Matthews right there. Just saw the crossbar, decided he was going to put his face through it.
Oh, you know, I forgot about that. No Ratko Gudis.
Oof,
in
that was
scenario.
even worse.
That was terrible. There is a penalty, though, coming, a 2-minute minor, and it's assessed to the captain, George Anzulis. So the 6-3 score, and an opportunity here on the power play for Team Colin. And we've got another stoppage.
Looks like a little bit of an equipment tie-up.
Ah. And they've got the assistance wave. Oh, he's bleeding. Ooh. Oh, that's not equipment. That's George. No. We got cleanup on aisle 3. 7 minutes, 29 seconds left here in the second period. And we can officially say that we've seen it all. A little over halfway through this hockey game.
Whoa. Why we got 2 minutes on the clock? That's blood. That's a 2-minute double minor.
It is a double minor. And you know how they're cleaning it up, Kevin? You've got the camera right on it. They are going to Snow Angel just get enough friction on the ice to make it go away.
Now, I don't know if that's compliant with the NCAA rules, but hey, it's a charity game. We're doing all this all for fun.
It's all for fun. Although I can't imagine the NYPD player who just got maybe a tooth knocked out and then some is having that much fun. But you know what? He's a hockey player.
He's a police officer as well.
Police officer. He has no visor on. We'll skate 4 aside for the next. And there is 4 minutes up on the.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
It is a double minor there. Yeah, blood on the ice. You said it. That's the first time I've seen blood on the ice here at the rinks
Yeah.
at Hop-Hawk. 4-on-4. Linnell handing it off to Sternstein. Knocked away. Tons of open ice as that saucer across for Cullen went off the glove there of Mangone. Backhander over the net. Little look there for Semke. Cullen. One-time blast denied by Goldsmith. Put his entire Antonic into that shot. He's got it back. Brief fumble of the puck.
Evan Bouchard up there.
Yeah, absolute bomb. And Cullen backdoor wouldn't go. Defended well. Now Stemke. Shot eventually gets through the Goldsmith. Goldsmith covers up. There's more blood, though.
Goldstein, a player for Kanekwa-Sayville junior varsity or the Southampton freshman team.
Both hailing from Southampton and
Goldsmith, the Stony Brook ACHA goaltender and the Stony Brook University president.
He's the president.
She.
Wow. How about that?
And yes, also this Goldsmith in the net on the Stony Brook Undergraduate Student Government Board.
There you go. Okay. So he's got, okay. Family affair.
Although no relation to the actual president of Stony Brook University.
No. Important note there. Olsen, good pass. Drop now. They'll quickly try to get it a post. And instead, breakout blocked by Ragone. Ragone, a diving effort to corral that pass there from Olsen. Comes all the way out. Under 6 to go here in the second. And a little over 2-minute power play will get started here for the NYPD, leading by 3. Closed off and thrown down ice by DeChara. Power play NYPD. Cullen. Drop pass. Nearly taken away. And now is taken away. Hyde shoots. Save. Rebound. Stopped on the doorstep. Brendan Riley. Looking for his second of the game. So far, so good on the penalty kill here for Team Colin.
And we got our bleeding man returning to the ice.
Our bleeding man. Yeah, no number, no jersey, name, nothing on the back. But we know who he is now.
The bleeding man.
That's it. Boom. Antonic returns it to Bohm. Minute and 20 seconds left here on the power play. Antonic, top of the zone, able to now get it to Cullen. Everything to the outside right now. Antonic pass, good read. Getting the stick out to deflect it ahead. Jimmy Matza. Oh, shimmy into the zone, right on in, scores! Another Police power play goal. And I can't even tell you who it was, but you can see it again here on LI Sports Network. I mean, he's just given so much open space. And absolutely smokes the thing top corner. PD back up by 4. And Team Colin came into this second period trailing by just a goal. But things starting to get away from Team Colin. Mangone sends one across, and now on for James Anderson. Nudged along. Here is Riley back door. Oh, shrimp. A jumbo-worthy save there. Bozer drops it off for Gabby. The shot blocked. Save, rebound. Gabby lost it, gets it back toward the front of the net. And now Team Colin can break out. James Anderson has been prominent. Sauce one backdoor, just out of the reach of Jack Riley. To the point now. Angle shot is in. Team Colin make it 7-4.
That won't go away, that's for sure.
See, I don't ever see that puck go into the back of the net. It looks like a routine save there for Shrimp. He's made tons of harder saves there, Kevin, than that one. Shots on goal in the game, by the way. 40-37 in favor of NYPD. We still got a period to go. Period to end 3 minutes. The Mangone gets the goal. Former LI goal and junior Islander. Controlled here by Silverstein. Rink-wide pass briefly blocked, but now breaking in, and no shot came there from Trezera. And now here comes a cop flying on in. PD looking for a quick response. Post in on the forecheck as well. But a good breakout pass ahead to Trezera. Trezera, little drop pass. Eventually found its way in. A shot blocker save made. Eric Linnell with the look. And now back with Sternsheen. Eventually found its way to Linnell. Linnell to the net. Never got a shot off. Sam Sternsheen taking a trip around the zone. Under 2 to go in the second. Shot blocked. And getting in the way of that one, Antonelli will play on. Trezera pinching in. Looking to get it. And now Bernardo fakes the shot. Trezera. Again, great shift here for Team Colin. Looking to make it a 2-goal deficit before the end of the second. And nothing to the front of the net. A very tired group of police out there. Great pass, and no shot came there from Trezera. Opportunity to clear for Post. He'll take it and will ice the puck. Now, do you think they follow the Suffolk County High School Hockey League rules?
Yeah, let them change.
Let them change?
Let them change.
Of course, NCAA, ACHA, and the NHL on various stoppages of play you cannot change, such as icing and sending the puck over the glass.
Yeah, what happens when you lose your stick and just take the puck and throw it out of play?
Well, if you want to know the answer to that, there's a clip on our Instagram, as well as the BR Open Ice Instagram. Over 600,000 followers to that account. As we found out in a Farmingdale championship game, was it a Fordham player? Who did that?
I don't remember at this point.
Wasn't a Farmingdale player. Yeah, just picked up the puck, grabbed it, and threw it into the bench. Something you'd have to see it to believe it. Our social media, by the way, is at LI Sports Network. As it's been a hard-fought, dare I say, bloody match.
At times. Blood's still on the ice.
Between Team Colin and the NYPD, the finest. They'll take on the bravest in a week from today at UBS Arena. Again, you can find that game right here live on LI Sports Network. Travis Quigley and Brady Campbell will join Kevin and I for that game. I believe I'll be between the benches.
You will.
Wonder if I'll see any blood there. 2-on-1 and the puck. Oh no! Juice left it behind him. Olsen the other way to Stempke. Back to Olsen. 3 seconds left. Shot missed. What a chance to close out the period there for William Cullen. Played D1 at Bowling Green in the ECHL, the AHL, and for Belfast, the Belfast Giants in the EIHL. Couldn't bury it there. 7-4 at the end of 2. Third period on its way shortly. We do plan on being joined up here in the booth for an interview. And before we get into that, I'm going to quickly break down a big part of the reason for this game. Matter of fact, could be the only reason for this game, and that is Colin's Joy Project. Again, it began after the unexpected death of Colin just before his 3rd birthday. The grief that his parents, family members, friends felt were insurmountable. The uprising of kindness they experienced in the wake of his death was comforting and moving. Friends, family, and complete strangers rallied together to lift up their family, and we were inspired to honor Colin's spirit by creating a legacy of joy in his name. Colin's Joy Project was created with the intent to continue to weave joy into the lives of others as Colin did. And they partnered with the Boston Foundation, and together, goal is to create joy for children and families in the community through the enhancement of play spaces and funding of family-focused programming in the South Boston area. Our hope is to see Colin's smile reflected in their joyful faces. Again, you can check that Colin's Joy Project at colinsjoyproject.org, as well as on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Colin's Joy Project. That's Colin with 1 L. As Kevin, looks like we are going to have an interview in 5 minutes. Or you want to do it now? Let's do it now, Kevin. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. All right. All right. Here, you're going to just put that on. Adjust it how you see fit. All right, welcome to the broadcast. We have joining us Leo Palomara of Ward Melville and the Junior Islanders, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Leo, welcome. He's got the Colin's Joy Project sweatshirt on. Love to see it. So what can you tell us? What does Colin's Joy Project mean to you, Leo?
It definitely means a lot. Like, he loved going to the playgrounds in Boston and to just, like, rebuild all of those, and, like, it's just a great thing that they do for the community.
Absolutely. And so in that Colin's Joy Project, what is the project itself, and just seeing all of the support and people coming down to honor Colin and donate and help fund these incredible efforts?
I mean, it's definitely great because I loved Colin as a cousin for sure, and it's definitely great to, like, this is how we see him now, like, in all the playgrounds and, like, the charity stuff.
Right. Absolutely.
It's just how he is now. It's great.
And then I think there's no better way of honoring a child's legacy and seeing that smile and seeing the joy and the happiness of other children as a direct response to what has happened and what is being done with Colin and Colin's Joy Project.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And now, you got a close and personal view of the game going on.
Yeah.
You've been in the penalty box next to the NYPD bench. What can you tell us? Like, have you ever seen blood on the ice? I don't think I ever have. And,
no.
And you were right there front and center. You had the camera out.
Yeah.
What could you tell us about that whole thing?
Oh, it was definitely interesting for sure. I never thought that was gonna happen, and that was my dad too.
No! Wait, that was my dad. Caused it.
Yes.
No way! Wait a sec. So Tommy Palomara, which by the way, Kevin and I had to find out where Johnson and Wales University was. We had never heard of it.
Really?
I'd never heard of it.
Wow.
Listen, I wouldn't say it's a well-marketed university.
No.
But maybe not even a big one. But yes, we didn't know, and then we found Providence, Rhode Island. But that is so funny. And so now, do we want to bring on your brother?
Oh yeah.
All right. So now joining us, we have Tommy Palomara.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming on. You are on LI Sports Network.
Yeah,
and
we're not being on the ice.
Well, not on the ice, yes.
Yeah.
So you and Leo obviously have been on LI Sports Network. Just you've been playing games. Now, up in the booth, what could you tell us about what Colin's Joy Project and what it means to you?
It's a lot to me. Like, Colin died when I was only 8 years old, and it's hit me pretty hard since. And we've done amazing events like this and raised money for it, and boom, look what it turned into now. We've been doing this since 2019.
It's a huge event here at the Rinks and Hop Hog.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the entire lobby decked out. There's baskets. There's so many ways to donate, to support, and just come on down. If you're listening and you're local, please come on down.
Yeah.
And support the cause here of Colin's Joy Project. Tons of 50-50 raffles and all kinds of stuff. And obviously, we have this wonderful hockey game. So what more can you tell us about what people can do to help support Colin's Joy Project?
You can go to our website, colinsjoyproject.org, and buy our merch also there. And you could also find their story on their website.
Absolutely. As I've got the website pulled up here as well. You see first thing you see is this beautiful picture of Colin, and when he was just a small child.
Yeah, very young.
And it's a lot to then have such a tragedy turn into such a great thing, and it says a lot about your family. It says a lot about Colin and everyone involved.
Yeah, it's amazing like how much we've stepped up in the last few years.
And so now we've got about 5 minutes to go in this intermission before teams will come back on the ice. Team Colin, it's 3-2 going into the second period.
Yeah.
Now it's 7-4. What do they got to do?
I think they got to fire more shots. Definitely put some in the back of the net.
You know, that usually is helpful in hockey.
Yeah.
To shoot the puck and then also put it in the back of the net.
Yeah.
You know a thing or two about that. You and Leo.
For sure.
Got a couple of goals.
Yeah. Not as much as him, but
yeah, Leo had what, 26? If that's correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Come on. That's off the cuff right there.
Yeah.
And Tommy, you had 4.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait. I wasn't looking at you. I didn't.
Yeah, that's right.
So Leo held up his finger. Come on. This is what are we doing here? Come on, this is the best right here. Summit County High School Hockey League, Ward Melville Patriots. Tommy and Leo, thank you guys so much for joining and talking about Colin's Joy Project.
Anytime.
And once again, where can they go to support?
colinsjoyproject.org.
Donate.
Buy our merch.
Buy the merch.
Find
great cause.
Everything there.
Everything there. Again, thank you, Tommy.
Anytime.
Thank you, Leo. And you guys have a great rest of the day.
Thank you.
All right, that was Tommy Palomara and Leo Palomara. And Tommy Palomara, their dad, getting pretty wild on the ice there, serving that penalty, as we'll step aside in about 3 minutes or so. The third period will commence between Team Colin and the NYPD here live on LI Sports Network. So welcome back now to the rinks in Hop Hog. Team Colin and NYPD. 20 more minutes left. And if you are looking for the KPC versus Northport freshman game, that game will be up shortly. It was supposed to start after this game between Team Colin and NYPD on the North Rink. However, they got it started on the south side during this game. So again, we are currently working on getting that game up for you if you're looking for that. For everyone else, it's third period getting underway. My name is Ryan Brannigan. That's my name. As we prepare for period number 3. And we're underway. Colin, a D-to-D pass, and Team Colin, no icing. Team Colin could have played it there. Down by 3. They've been here before. They've clawed back to within 1, but not closer. All the way across. Back again! Oh, shrimp! Oh my, what a save! You've got to be kidding me. Now Colin sends one to the middle, broken up. Another odd man rush for Team Colin. It's Mangone. Trying to play it toward the middle. He had Jack, Riley, and Brendan. Now NYPD look to slow things down. Getting a stick on it, though, is Jack. Nevertheless, back come the finest. Oh, clap bomb! Kicked out by Goldsmith. I'll try to go right back to the front of the net. NYPD reset. As Bohm goes ahead to it. They're in the midst of a change now. As Bridgewood sends one off the glass, down ice, and will be an icing. Unforced error there against the police department of the greatest city in the world, New York City. Coming up into the booth here is Julian Palomara. Julian had that incredible breakaway goal off the celebratory puck drop to start off our game. NYPD taking back shots on goal. There have been 84 in this game thus far. 44 for the NYPD and 40 for Team Colin, which means, 36 saves for Jumbo Shrimp. Not bad. Not bad at all for Dustin. As we'll get an offensive zone face-off. Puck off the ceiling here in the rinks. Defensively, it is won by NYPD. Antonides chips it around and backhanded across by Olsen. Eventually comes out of the zone. Police looking to roll right back in. And quickly, good spoke check though from Silverstein. Nevertheless, it is the pass through. Antonides one-timer blocked in front. And now back come Team Colin with speed. Silverstein across and play blown dead for an offsides. Wow. Offsides and not by much. Still up here in the booth as well is Leo Palomara as he informs us that barely offsides. Delayed offsides. No, this is offsides again. This time against NYPD. Stop and go start to this third period. Again, a wonderful charity game and event here, Colin's Joy Project against the NYPD hockey team here in the rinks in Hauppauge. Tons of raffles, tons of giveaways. Just a wonderful organized event to honor and celebrate and help fundraise for Colin and Colin's Joy Project. As with the bloody jersey flipped ahead. That's a hockey guy. Meanwhile, will he get an assist? No. No shot ever came. And then the pass back to the point, sniffed out beautifully there by Sternsheen. Good stick handling for Bernardo. Bernardo, the wrist shot. Kicks off the end boards wide. Hart looked to play. Now Bernardo again. Fed out in front. The shot denied. Taken by Tommy Palomara. Though quickly reset. Carrying into the zone. Mangone. He'll let one fly. It goes off the bar. And eventually covered by Shrimp. So while we got Leo up here in the booth, what'd you think of that shift and chance there from your dad? He's a duster. Wow. Pulled words there from Leo. One time shot goes over the net, taken by Justin Nakagawa. It's got to finish. That redirected on goal. What a save there from Goldstein. Still keeping the pressure on NYPD. Puck flipped back to neutral ice. And eventually it could be settled in by Antoniuk. Antoniuk. Gonna go ahead now, Tuma. Dan Tuma across Colin. His shot, couldn't get one through, and then the shot does come from an unmarked jersey. Never got on to Goldsmith, but giveaway, Colin, point blank, poked away. Great recovery that time by Jimmy Matza. Still not out of the woods. Sprawling save, it's in. Doing all he could that time was Goldsmith. But the NYPD break through and no goal. Wait, it's waved off. We have no goal. Look at these immaculate saves from Heath Goldsmith. I mean, how do you do? Ridiculous goaltending from Heath Goldsmith. And we stay 7-4. Yeah, what'd you think of that one, Leo? That was crazy. Brendan Riley goes to a knee before taking the face-off, and the shot ramps wide. Another one toward the net, sticked away by Goldsmith, who has now faced 51 shots on goal in this game. Team Colin led in the shots on goal department. They have a 3-on-2 here. Across, there's a one-timer! Denied. Great chance for Jack Riley. As the Rileys and Anderson line out for Team Colin. Here's a chance, point blank, comes all the way back for Bohm. He ripped it high. And all the way out of the zone, James Anderson. NYPD reset. Bridgewood. Backhands one wide. All the way across. Stemke to Bohm. Had to catch it in his feet. And now Bridgewood. Wearing that 52, reminiscent of Dylan Bridgewood. Noted Farmingdale Ram. Quick breakout as Jack Riley sends it back. Here's a chance, denied. Good look that time for Pepe. And now another shot denied by Shrimp. Holy moly, get a look at this goalie. He's been fantastic. Still pressure being applied by Team Colin. The point shot never got through. Here's a chance, back door, back across. It stayed out. How? Dustin Mauricio Shrimp. Pardon, Muccio Shrimp. Doesn't get much better than this. Maybe one pass too many. I mean, talk about never giving up on the play. There from Shrimp. And it keeps Team Colin down by 3, and the PD up by 3. And now Antzoulis sends around. Trying to create a turnover was Sam Sternsheen. Antzoulis, tape to tape down low. Olsen, head up. Antzoulis shot deflected and eventually kicked out by Goldsmith, who, yeah, we saw Goldsmith make that incredible save and now makes another there on Antzoulis. Have an announcement here from the PA. I did not get a chance to get a 50-50 raffle in between periods. I am not the winner. Long shot handled by Goldsmith. Or maybe I am the winner because I get to see this wonderful game, be a part of this wonderful day here of Colin's Joy Project. And against the NYPD, a week before their huge game against the FDNY at UBS Arena. Face off one in the defensive zone. Quick breakout. Had no idea the puck was behind him, Eric Linnell. Deflected into the zone now by Linnell. And Zulis will go after it. Settled and sent in the neutral zone where it's picked off. Great defensive play. Made that time by DeChara. And Zulis heads up. Oh my! Great reflex reaction of just getting out of the way, and now she's got the paille. And there's our camera, getting a nice view of that. There's a souvenir. You know, in all the games I've done here at the rinks, I've never had a puck come up this far into the little announcing nest we have here is what we call it. That's probably the closest ones ever came. At Nationals last year, we had Rowan Laddick get drilled by a puck that went out of play. We were rinkside, though, a bit different. And we had a cameraman also take one to the noggin. Puck up in the air. Handed down low, off the side of the net. Team Colin threatening with now 6 minutes gone by in the third period. Plays down low by Terzera. So he tries to find Sternsheen, comes out of the zone. Team Colin must reset. Bernardo dumps in. Stop up behind by Shrimp. Eventually NYPD get out of the zone. Here's Hart. Hart dumps in from neutral ice. Nearly went on goal. Exactly 100 shots have been taken in the game between the two teams. 54 for NYPD, 46 for Team Colin. As we are under 8 minutes to play in this third period. Here's an opportunity over the net there for Nakagawa. Oh, turnover, another chance, Team Colin. Going middle, there's the shot from Hyde, save made, and whacked out of midair into the back of the net with the glove. You can't do that, Tommy Palomara. I think he might have known that. Perhaps he was trying to bank it off something else on the way, just swats at it. Oh, no goal, we'll play on. I heard it could be Tommy's last time playing in a game like this. Backdoor score! Boom! The finish. Beautiful setup. 8-4 NYPD. They quickly respond after Tommy Palomara punched the puck to the back of the net. And what a feed there from Dan O'Donoghue. He hasn't had the most ice time here tonight. Not that he needs it to be effective. The former Mercyhurst Division I standout. 119 points and 155 games played for Mercyhurst. There's an absolute snipe! Let's take another look at this. As that's Hyde's second of the game. Watch this, watch this. And zoom! To the back of the net. It's 8-5, and could that bring new life for Team Colin? Well, that's a pair of goals for the Stony Brook Seawolf. Now O'Donohue, nice pass, shot, blocked, and look out, down on the ice, Nick Mangone. Back the other way, Hyde, he's on hat-trick watch. Takes it in behind, plays it out, nobody home, it's a breakaway for NYPD. He scores! Fancy on the move there, I haven't seen that one before, Leo. The smack the stick on the ice and goes 5-hole. And he's all alone. There it is. The 9-5 NYPD. Another quick response to a Team Colin goal. Olsen tangled up off the face-off. Here comes Bridgewood. He'll dump in. Controlled by Pepe. Good breakout here for Team Colin. Suppose there's still enough time left to get back into this game. They're going to have to start scoring soon. It's a good look for Jack Riley, goes over the net. Jack Riley not able to keep it in. And Jack also playing for a lot of Mercyhurst connection out on the ice. Anderson, Riley, and Brendan and Jack all went to Mercyhurst, as well, of course, as Dan O'Donohue. Offsides now called against NYPD. Kevin Gomes of the NYPD playing professionally in Sweden and for the University of New Hampshire. He played with Biz, as in Paul Bissonnette. O'Donohue did. There's a little. Would they play together in the ECHL or the AHL? Biz did not play college hockey, though he feels like he would have. Stempke, shot, scores! Stempke with an absolute laser beam. Beats Goldsmith. He's got the helmet off. Following this goal, did it go off the noggin? It went right off the helmet. Right off the helmet, Leo. 10-5 NYPD with 8:44 to go. Antonides trying to get right back in. Stempke is taken off the puck by Silverstein. Quickly ahead, Jack Riley playing it back to Silverstein. Now another chance here for Jack. Shoots! Oh, getting a piece, I think, with the glove there was Shrimp. Handed across. Bank down low. Here's Jack Riley again. Pepe to the LIU head coach. Or pardon me, that's his brother, the Army head coach, or assistant rather. There, Jack Riley. Brendan not on the ice here. Stempke tried to finesse one through. Antonides sweeps in. Here comes Antonides, little toe drag, but unable to get around the last defender of Pepe. Now there's Brendan Riley, the LIU coach. Frank DeChara. Hounded, but evades the pressure, does Brendan Riley. And gets one head to Sternsheen. Rink wide with the pass, eventually corralled by Linnell. Played down low. Little throwing the lines in a bit of a blender here. Bozer in, Bozer! The water bottle popper 11-5 NYPD. Again, he's going to gain the zone. He's in the far near circle and gets so much elevation on that puck. Gives that water bottle sitting on top of the net a little kiss and makes it 11-5 in favor of the Finest, who've got to be feeling very confident heading into their biggest game of the year in a week from today. Pushed ahead. It's Gomez. Pass intercepted. Team Colin can break out now, and it's Anthony Bernardo. Off a stick and out of play with 6:27 remaining here in the third period. Ryan Branigan here with you on LI Sports Network. We've got the Colin Joy Project shirt on, the Colin tier on the back, and very proud to, along with LI Sports Network, Kevin Broderick and company, be calling this game for you fine folks at home. Again, I'm sure a lot of the players are going to want to rewatch this one as well, as puck goes into the zone. Eventually handled by Bernardo, and back to the point. That shot blocked by getting a chunk of that puck out in front. That's 57, Dan Tuma. He scored earlier in the game. Tuma, does he have another goal in him? Shot it wide. Held in at the far point by Antonik. Here's Cullen. Cullen looking for more for the NYPD. Goes wide. They've got 60 shots on goal. That's 61. It's in the back of the net. The Police pulling away with it, as that goal fired in by William Cullen. And the former Belfast Giant. They play in the EIHL. I believe that's the league in England. Colin charging to the net. And he also played in the A and the ECHL. Mostly the ECHL. Here's a look here now for Hyde. Again, Hyde, 2 goals for Team Colin, 2 of their 5. Stony Brook Seawolf sends it down low. Also played D3 for Cortland. As we're seeing more and more D3 players going to the ACHAs. Tuma's shot fought off by Goldsmith, who has going to rewatch this game and see a number of fantastic saves made by the Team Colin netminder tonight, as has NYPD, the finest goalie around. And that is Dustin Muccio Shrimp. He's been otherworldly tonight. Redirected and now gathered in behind by Hyde. Stretch pass. Eventually skipped away from its intended target in Mangone. Mangone going to work down low as he sends Antonik to the ice. Again, usually see a fight or two in the NYPD FDNY game. We're not going to probably see that here tonight, although you never know. We saw blood on the ice. Didn't think I'd see that either. Lifted across. Brendan Riley trying to get it onto the tape of Hyde. Gathered back in by Matza. Good passing. Now it's Nakagawa. 3-on-2 over the blue. And the pass from Jack Riley looking to get it over to Brendan. Misfires. Chance now is turned away. Kyle Gabby, who played with Towson in the ACHA and the Long Island Stingrays. I didn't know what the Long Island Stingrays were either. I don't know if they still exist, but that's Kyle Gabby. Was a Long Island Stingray. Listed as independent. Maybe like the Long Island Ducks had a Long Island Ducks hockey team. Oh, you heard it here first on LI Sports Network from me and Leo Palomara. Pushed ahead toward the middle, diving in after it. Great effort from Brendan Riley. Sure, he practicing what he preaches to his LIU D1 players as that great backdoor look for Olsen deflected just wide. 3 minutes left. Team Colin hung in there against the finest for a while now, but going out in a bit of a limp. NYPD soaring in this third period. Good saucer pass to Olsen. Olsen for Antonides. Never got a shot off. And can they leave on a positive note here? Jack Riley. Good passing shot comes. Stopped by. Back to get it, Jack Riley. Gaining the zone, Silverstein. Back to the point. Nice little spinorama from Jack. Throws it across to Brendan. Brendan shot it wide. Silverstein. Great look, and a one-timer goes wide from Jack Riley. And comes out of the zone. Brendan to Jack. Jack goes cross ice, trying to get it over to Trezera. Back come NYPD. Do they have another one in them? Stopped there by Goldsmith. Minute and 29 seconds left. Shots on goal 63 to 55. I mean, are those some shell numbers or what? It's a lot. Backhanded. Wide of the net. Yeah, I don't think so. It's a big number. See how many we get in the Heroes game. 52nd annual. Team Colin breakout. Nice little feather of a pass leads Sternsheen in. Sternsheen around the net. Minute left here in regulation. Shot goes wide off the end boards. Trying to locate it. Frank DeChara from my hometown of Ronkonkoma. Unable to get one to the front of the net. Eric Linnell back to the point. Sternstein back down low. Once more at Linnell. For DeChara. Sternsheen, 26 seconds to get a goal to close out the game here for Team Colin. Great pass, shot, score, there it is. Sternsheen and Team Colin are gonna end this game on a high note. Great feed from behind the net. There from Frank DeChara, and the coach of both the Premier and NCDC PAL Junior Isles. He'll rip another one. Sternstein ripping another one wide. There's a chance that goes wide again there from Bernardo, and that will do it. The NYPD in their final warm-up before the big game defeat Team Colin 12-6. But really, aren't we all winners for what a fantastic event and day today is. Giving one last handshake to Leo Palomara, was hanging out here in the booth for that entire third period. They shake hands, customary tradition, one of the best in hockey. And again, I want to thank all the players on both the NYPD and, of course, for Team Colin for coming out to support such a fantastic event here from the rinks in Hop Hog. Again, ColinsJoyProject.org, where you can find out more, donate on social media, the Facebook page, got Instagram page as well, Collins Joy Project. Doing some great work, putting smiles on kids' faces, building tons and tons of great projects, partnering up with various organizations, including the Boston Project as well. Again, donate on the website. As for our broadcast here tonight, that will pretty much wrap things up. NYPD 12, Team Collins 6. And on behalf of Leo Palomara, Tommy Palomara, Kevin Broderick, my name is Ryan Brannigan saying so long. Until next time, folks, as always, have a good night.